I'm Josh Bishop, and today I'm going to be going over some Newhaven display capacitive touch displays and comparing the TN versus IPS options. While there are a lot of different types of technologies driving displays, we're going to focus on the TN, or twisted pneumatic, and the IPS, or in-plane switching versions. While similar in that both of these displays use electric fields to control liquid crystal molecules, blocking or allowing light to pass as needed, the arrangement of these liquid crystals and the placement of the electrodes differ between the technologies. With TN, these crystals are more scrambled, while IPS uses a unique arrangement that generates an electric field that causes the crystal to rotate horizontally in plane. This difference may seem minor, but reveals significant differences in readability, better color reproduction, and particularly in viewing angles. I have a great demo box here so we can have a direct visual comparison between the two technologies. These are both 7-inch HDMI displays from Newhaven Display. On my left is the IPS type display with a higher 1024 by 600 resolution, while on the right is a TN type display with the standard 800 by 400 resolution. Let's look at a quick sample video to see them in action. While it is difficult to show the color reproduction improvement of the IPS over TN display on camera, the IPS display has a truer reproduction of the desired colors. However, it is easier to show the viewing angle difference. As you look at the display straight on, both screens are easily visible. Going off-center, left or right, shows that the TN display starts to get blotchy and it's hard to make out the text or images, while the IPS is still easily readable. Vertically, going up isn't too bad, but if you drop down, the TN screen very quickly becomes completely unreadable. TN displays still have their applications where high refresh times and lower power usage are needed, but the improved readability of IPS displays make them ideal for industrial, medical, automotive, and test and measurement applications. And while this demo is nicely packaged and very clean, I also have a demo to show how quickly and easily these HDMI displays can be set up. As you can see, using either Newhaven Display's TN or IPS HDMI display, it is very easy to get up and running. This is a 7-inch HDMI IPS TFT display, and all we need is to provide power, connect the USB to the device that is driving the display, in this case a Raspberry Pi, for the capacitive touch feedback, and then the HDMI connection between the display and the device. This uses the standard USB HID or Human Interface Device class, which means that you can plug the USB into any computer, Windows, Linux, or Mac, or any device that recognizes USB HID, like the popular single-board computers Raspberry Pi and BeagleBone, and it'll work without any further setup or driver installation. Setup for the standard HDMI interface is just as convenient. Instead of a non-standard connector, or worse, requiring you to manually connect each GPIO line and write a software interface, you can use a commonly available HDMI cable. With an onboard Texas Instruments HDMI/DVI receiver, as well as an onboard Texas Instruments LED driver, you don't have to worry about setting up the interface or creating software to control the brightness. Besides being easy to use, you get the perks of automatic display detection and only have to worry about a single, robust cable. Either a TN or IPS HDMI display from Newhaven Display will be a great addition to any project that needs a display with or without capacitive touch. To learn more about Newhaven's Display's line of products, go to masterelectronics.com.